Welcome back to Wrestling World. Today we'll be going over some very informative comments from Universal Champion Roman Reigns, and we'll take a look at the latest updates about Sasha Banks' status. Let's start things off with Roman Reigns and his comments because there's a lot to discuss. Last week we went over the initial report that Roman Reigns was keeping the chest padding and pants because it helped prevent any hernias. But according to Roman's latest comments from a recent interview with Mania Club, it seems like he no longer needs the chest padding, but will continue to use the special belt and pants. Roman Reigns had this to say about his old attire and promised a new change in the very near future. Get over it, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go out there in trunks. I've been wearing a SWAT outfit my entire career, so I'm gonna stick to those pants. You watch this Sunday, you'll see me with my shirt off. So that would be the change, putting in some work. I'm not perfect. I'm not like a bodybuilder, so I'm not stage ready, where you can see my spine through my abs, but I feel confident enough to go out there and be a scary looking athlete, and bless my cousin, because I'm gonna have to whoop him. So that was an interesting response there by Roman Reigns. We sort of all figured he was done with the logo vest, but according to his comments right there, it seems like he's done with the chest padding and t-shirts as well. So that's a confirmed new look and attire by the man himself. So we'll see how that turns out. One thing is for certain from Roman's comments, and that's the fact that he's keeping the black pants. We'll have to see what he does with the top half of his attire. He did mention that he wants to look like a scary athlete, so that'll likely play a key role in his appearance, not only his attire, but Roman Reigns also confirmed that he is in fact getting new music. So that's two of the things that we talked about the most during Roman's time away from the WWE. We wondered if WWE would really go through with both a new attire and new music for Roman. He then returned and nothing really changed. So we all thought that they weren't making the changes. But according to Roman himself, the new attire and theme song are both on the way. I'm a bit worried about the new theme song more than anything else, a reason being that WWE has gotten rid of a lot of their classic music composers, and all the new themes we've been hearing all sound bland and generic. There's just been no real standout theme song from the newer ones we're hearing. Just look at the Keith Lee backlash. Fans were absolutely enraged with his new theme song, and telling by a few fan tweets, it seems like Keith Lee can't wait to get a new theme song as well. All of the newer WWE themes have been nothing but misses lately, so that's why hearing about a new theme song for Roman Reigns doesn't excite me. It just kind of worries me a bit. Roman Reigns is the top dog. He's one of the biggest attractions for WWE. I just hope he gets an amazing theme song that fits his new character and doesn't sound generic at all. I had no problem with Roman Reigns keeping his old theme, but it makes sense why they want to change it. When you hear that old theme, you kind of think of the Shield, and you think of the old Roman Reigns from the past few years. The theme clearly doesn't fit him and his new character anymore. This new version of Roman Reigns needs a brand new theme that perfectly fits his brand new attitude. Roman had this to say during the same interview on just how soon fans can expect the new theme song. The music, that's a little more than me creating my own music. We have to go through the channels with that one. It's not like I came out and I'm an ultra bad guy. You've seen it in little steps and little layers. I want all the nuisances to add up because I'm a full-time performer. You have to keep things fresh, so I decided to save the new music. Hopefully, down the line, once more drastic things happen and the story unfolds. So the theme is my main concern. I just hope it lives up to the hype and it's as great as the previous theme. But telling from Roman's comments, he wants more drastic things to take place before the new theme debuts. At least we still have the confirmation from Roman Reigns himself that the new attire and new theme song are both on the way. So that's something to look forward to. I wanted to check back in with the Sasha Banks vs. Bayley storyline because there's a lot of rumors about Sasha's status and if WWE is going to drag that out. So I wanted to touch on all of that. Sasha Banks returned this past week on Smackdown, but it wasn't an actual full return. Sasha wasn't at the WWE Thunderdome. She was at the Performance Center. Sasha's wearing a neck brace and obviously can't move that much, but she managed to do the interview on Smackdown. Sasha talked about she heard every word Bayley had to say about the attack and was just overwhelmed with emotion. Sasha also talked about how they used to walk through the Performance Center halls, talking about taking over the whole promotion and how they managed to do that together this past summer. Sasha said that Bayley was naive and dumb for not realizing that she's nothing without their partnership. Sasha also made it known that she's coming for Bayley's Smackdown women's title. Bayley then appears from behind and attacks Sasha Banks again, ripping off her neck brace and placing her in between a chair before walking off. A lot of fans were discussing this moment, trying to figure out what was going through Bayley's head. The fans talked about how Bayley had every opportunity and a lot of time to step on that chair and finish the job on an already injured Sasha, but she didn't step on the chair. Why is that? I thought this was a great point and a great question to ask. Bayley did have a lot of time to step on that chair during the Performance Center attack. Even after the people showed up to stop her, she could have stepped on it if she really wanted to. But why didn't she? Some fans are wondering if Bayley is having an inner conflict with herself. Maybe there's a side of her that still views Sasha as her best friend, but the other side is telling Bayley, no, you have to do this. You have to take her out before she does the same thing to you. I think that's what's going on here, because Bayley even mentioned that in her promo. Bayley has been absolutely paranoid over the last few months about Sasha brutally attacking her at any given moment. That has been something that has been in the back of Bayley's head for months now. I think part of the reason why Bayley attacked Sasha when she did was due to the paranoia. With Sasha already being injured from the match, Bayley saw it as a perfect opportunity to strike first and take out Sasha Banks, so that she no longer has to be paranoid about Sasha turning on her. That seemed to be Bayley's mindset for that decision. She was just thinking, let me attack her before she attacks me. But now, like we saw on Smackdown, Sasha explained how she wanted their partnership to continue and how they were supposed to take over the company together, making it sound like she never had any intention to turn on Bayley. This is some good mind games, and it's going to drive Bayley insane because she's more likely asking herself, is that true? Was she going to stay by my side and I ruined a great thing by attacking her for no reason? Sasha is really making that inner conflict even worse for Bayley because now Bayley is second-guessing everything she's done over the last few weeks. Obviously, there's no turning back now. Bayley did what she did, and Sasha's on the way to get that title. The next big question everyone is asking is, just how long is WWE stretching this feud out for? Sasha's storyline injuries already had a recovery period of 2 to 4 months. Then she was attacked again. So did that second attack extend her recovery time? Well, according to WWE, Sasha didn't suffer any new injuries from the second attack. But rumors are still going around wondering if this match will be stretched out so much that it'll take place at next year's WrestleMania. The original rumored event for Sasha vs. Bayley was at Hell in the Cell pay-per-view event at the end of October. But there's some reports going around that Sasha vs. Bayley could be delayed for an even bigger event and stage. So could WWE be holding Sasha vs. Bayley off until there's some sort of live crowd present in the arena? That's another possibility as well. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments, don't forget to subscribe, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.